You ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
And coming up today on the Positively Patty podcast, we're talking with Steve Sweitzer. And Steve Sweitzer is going to talk about pet sitting. What if you need to travel or go on vacation or go on a visit somewhere and you need to leave your pet, especially your dog, in the house for whatever reason? Well, he's got some answers for you. So stay tuned. It's the Positively Patty podcast.
Your day moves fast. Your news should too. That's why there's a new and improved Wish TV app bringing you more local news, breaking alerts, live streaming, weather forecasts, radar, and Indiana sports all in one place. Customize your news feed to see the stories that matter most to you and get the information you need when you need it. Download the new and improved Wish TV app today on iOS or Android and take News 8 with you everywhere.
And now on the Positively Patty podcast, I got Ghost here. Ghost is Steve Schweitzer's white German Shepherd dog. Oh, he's a beauty.
Ghost is
and we're going to talk about pet sitting. Ghost is getting up there.
Yes, he's 9 years old now.
9 years old. He has some health.
He's got some health issues, yep.
Okay.
And that kind of changed the landscape for us.
Right.
We had a wonderful group boarding situation that we loved for 9 years. But with his health issues, being with groups of dogs is not good for him.
Right.
And so, we love to travel. We take him with us whenever we can. But there's sometimes when we can't do that.
Yeah.
And so we started the research and started looking around for various options. Yes, there are a bunch of good groups out there. And there's a wonderful web page if you go to the Humane Society. They have a web page on if you're looking for a pet sitter. Here are things you should consider.
To come to your house.
Here's what you do.
Okay.
And yes, this is somebody, and we ended up with a company called Rover.
Rover.com.
Rover.com. And we set up with a couple different people, but one of them kept changing. And, the schedule couldn't make it today, and we finally said, this is too flaky.
Not a good fit.
So we found somebody, we had them to the house to meet Ghost, for us to meet them face to face, just kind of talk through the whole thing.
And to see how the dog reacts to the person.
And they did great. They did great together, and we felt very comfortable.
I'm getting the lick here on my fingers. I was just on Lifestyle Live, and I had some food. And Ghost, you weren't licking my fingers.
When I walked in, he smelled that fish and he jumped up on the counter. He never does that. So Andrew's fish was
Kaplicker's Fresh Seafood. They're wonderful and they're great supporters of ours. Okay, so you would advise people, well, number one, do your research, and number two, make sure you don't just do it sight unseen. You want to meet them, and you want the pet
to meet the pet.
Do they do cats too?
Yes. Okay. Sure.
All right.
And Rover has all kinds of services. They'll have people that just drop in if you want that, or people that'll just come and walk them.
Stay overnight?
Yeah, but our Monica, who we hired, moved into the house.
Oh, really?
She moved in with her 10-year-old son, and that was a added treat because Ghost and Max really bonded, and they played out back, chased balls a lot together.
Because he's not around, all your kids are grown.
They are, but he loves kids.
He loves kids. I love that. Every time you say his name, he's sitting here watching us do this podcast, and every time you say his name, he looks at us. He certainly knows he's such a good boy.
Yes,
such a good boy. Okay, it's called Rover.com. Do your research. Ooh, how expensive is it?
Well, it varies. And that's one of the cool things about Rover is they present you a list. Hey, down.
Down. Not me, the dog, down.
Yep. They present you with a list of people in your area. And you can look at their reviews and kind of get an idea. Okay. And you see the price range.
Okay.
And, it could be anything, I think, from like $35 a day I think some people are $75, $90 a day. So there's a pretty big price range in what's available.
I have a little story here. When I used to travel every weekend, I didn't have dogs at that time. I had kitty cats. And your son, Brian, would come over and watch. Now, cats don't need to walk them, but he'd come over every day and feed them when I was gone for 2 or 3 days the whole weekend. And it's funny, I'd come in and sometimes he'd be there, taking care of the cats. And he'd go, hi, Patty, hi, Patty. And then one time I came home one weekend and he goes, hi, Patty. His voice changed immediately. So
well, and that's a good point, though. You need to be careful when you do something like that. We hired a neighbor kid the other night. We were going to be gone for the evening, and he was supposed to drop by.
And he didn't.
He forgot. He was terribly, it was the first time we'd hired him, and we didn't send him a reminder note. We thought, he's a big kid. He could do it. And he forgot. So Ghost was fine. It was not a problem. He's a good boy, but we felt bad. So you need to, think about that. And, of course, the ones you get from Rober, they have a guarantee, if there's a problem, and then you need to think about all the information you need to leave behind for a pet sitter. And, we probably did a 2-page, but, who the vet is, what their phone number is.
Right. All of that.
When they eat, what kind of treats.
Well, I think you did the right thing. Ghost is certainly worth it. He's such a good boy. Oh, and you're a good boy, too. Look at that. You're such a good boy.
Well, and we liked it well enough. We've already hired Monica for our next trip.
So you can't have Monica because Steve and Sheila already, and Ghost already have her. Oh, he's just looking at me. It's so funny. Thank you so much, Steve Sweitzer. And don't forget, Steve is on Great Day TV with Tech Talk and Pet Pals TV with information on all kinds of things that have to do with pets. And this weekend it'll be about pet sitters, so you'll find out more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Okay, that's all for the Positively Patty podcast.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at PetPalsTV.com and stay with Wish TV online at WishTV.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at AllIndianaPodcastNetwork.com.